Hello, everybody, and welcome to another stream. I am here on Twitch again to talk about this action figure that I am opening in my hand. Not the same action figures from before, but I just happened to get a new one today. And this is take two, by the way, of another video I just literally did. So I know no one follows my channel, but that's okay. Uh, I just want to talk about these figures and show them off. So, this one I'm going to open today is a Battle Armor Wolverine. Technically, it's anti-magnetism armor from the Mutant Armor series. How many times can I say armor on the Toy Biz X-Men line from 1996? And this is a significant figure because it is a in a line of replace of reused molds from the uh, unreleased series 5 of the Iron Man series of toys from Toy Biz. And I love it when when Toy Biz would find ways to reuse certain molds to create other things. And a lot of times, it works sort of, but then also there's plenty of times where it doesn't work at all, and you're kind of left looking at something like, "How the hell does this even exist?" Why? Who are you trying to kid? Because they'll just put like a head on something and just say it's what it is, and you don't really why would you believe it? I mean, it's just, but then again, you are because that's what it says in the package. So in this particular case, this Wolverine figure used to be or was going to be the magnetic armor Iron Man figure from the Series 5 of unreleased figures in the Iron Man line. But since they weren't going to be releasing them because of low sales, they just slapped a Wolverine head on his armor, did some repainting to it, and said, "Hey, kids, here's another Wolverine for you. He has anti-magnetism armor," which is funny because the magnetic armor and then there's anti-magnetism, so it's complete opposites. But I think it's pretty genius of Toy Biz to figure that out and get this out there somehow because waste not, want not, right? So I am going to open this, but just in a second, I wanted to point out because I have some of the other figures. There's 5 figures in the line that were supposed to come out, and in the case here, I have 2 others. I'm getting another one, a few others coming up. Should have a complete set soon enough, but in this particular case, uh, here is the figure that was supposed to be a living laser figure. This is a mutant armor, astral armor, X-Men, Professor X. It doesn't make any sense. Also, this guy doesn't want to stand. Can he stand? No, he can't. All right, it's too bad. Um, but I love the fact that this at some point was going to be a living laser figure. And all they did with this particular living laser figure, soon to become Professor X figure, was just drill holes into the foreign only release US agent, which have and I have opened in the past. So if you want to find that on Facebook or whatever, or maybe I'll find a way to post it on here on YouTube as well. But this guy, this is just basically Professor X slapped onto a US agent body. And they were going to use this because, oh, Jesus, that just fell. They were going to use this to create Living Laser and basically give him the same gimmick of having the shooting disc coming out. So it probably would have been like shooting disc action, laser shot action, whatever the hell they were going to call it. But if you see pictures of the prototype, it looks pretty good. With the color scheme that's proper and everything, the classic color scheme, not the whatever the hell is going on now that you could buy with the weird uh, purple stuff for Living Laser these days. But this this one I dig a lot, and he even comes with basically all of U.S. Agent's accessories, but also this armor that they were going to use. And I'm not going to take it off because sometimes it's a pain in the ass to get back on. But nice translucent figure here. This was going to be a living laser. So you got that, and we also have the Vault Guardsman, Guards Vaultman, Mars, whatever. I don't know. I want to say it correctly. The Here we go. Lava Armor Iron Man repurposed into the Vault Guardsman that was released as a part of the Techno Wars Spider-Man line, and I found this one actually for like $10, Lucy, with all the accoutrements for like 10, yeah, for like $10, and it has everything here, and which is it's also frustrating though because he has like this hole on his waist here. I don't know if that why the hole exists. I don't even think it has anything because if you look at the prototype for the lava armor, he doesn't have anything there. But you know, we have the same basic armor, and they just recolored a magnetic armor or radiation armor Iron Man's head. It's a different head, and just slapped it on this body. So this is actually kind of almost two figures in one, just much like Professor X is just slapped onto a U.S. agent body. So it's interesting how they did this, but it still works, you know, I think. And he actually has a gimmick too. You just basically do this. Wow. He is painfully shooting these missiles or whatever the hell is coming out of here. But yeah, I actually found this for a really good price, and I'm actually glad to show it off. So this is a Vault Guardsman, and I am getting thirsty again. Uh, I will show you one more thing though before I open up this Wolverine. Ah, ah! I just got this in the mail today. It is a Funko Pop. I believe it's a Comic Con exclusive that that is Man Thing. Doesn't feature. It is Man Thing, and it's a bobblehead. Now, the reason why I have this is because I got frustrated trying to find a goddamn Marvel Toy Biz Dark Side Swamp Thing figure. It took me forever to find one. Now, I finally found one after I bought this. I actually purchased it today on eBay for a decent price, but it was a hard pain in the ass trying to find the goddamn thing. But I was getting impatient, and I just decided just to get the Funko Pop. Now, I typically don't like Funko Pops. I don't like the bobbleheads, but this one's different because instead of the bobblehead being on top, it's on the front because that's the way that Man Thing is situated. You can see here he has a different kind of posture than the other bobbleheads do because I have the Human Torch, original Human Torch one, and I like it, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. This one though, this one's got a good base. It's got a good base for him sitting here. So that is what I have today, and let's get to the main event. Let's open up this Wolverine with anti-magnetism armor, battle armor Wolverine. God damn it, he is ready for battle. And on the back here it says, "Everyone knows that everyone knows that one Sentinel is no match for Wolverine's adamantium claws. But what about 5 Sentinels, or 10, or 500? That's why Professor X and Forge developed a special battle armor for Wolverine using highly advanced Shi'ar technology." I wonder if the Shi'ar know about this. The armor boosts Wolverine's strength and emits a focused energy that temporarily neutralizes the Sentinel's power cells. So this is only to be used on Sentinels. Any other robots can get fucked. You will not be able to use it. But let's crack this baby open. As you can see in here, he's got all of his accessories. I don't know exactly how all of these work. I mean, I'll put them on just as I normally would, but let's go ahead and open this joint up. I got this for like $10 off of Mercari, but since shipping exists, shipping always kills you, you know? Like it's always like something is like, you know, might be like $10, but then like shipping is like $30 just to like it just feels ridiculous and excessive. But nonetheless, though, I found a good deal I thought this was a good deal. So I figured I had to get it at some point, and I don't want to buy it loose because a lot of times, since it's an Iron Man figure, you're not going to find these loose and complete. A lot of times you just find them, uh, sans of the certain parts that you need. And that's not really how I want to collect my figs. I want to kind of have if I have something that has to have all the parts to it, I'd rather have all the parts to it. You know what I'm saying? So it always comes with these cards. These Flair Marvel Annual from 1995 as well, I think it is, or 96. Doesn't really say on here, does it? 95. So this one. So real quick, the back here. Nothing really new other than the stuff I've shown before. You got your Age of Apocalypse line. You got your Light Up line. You got your Generation X Series 2 line. No, this is Series. Yeah, no, I think that's Series 2 because Banshee's there. And then you have the X-Men 2099 line. I believe this is the second line of that particular series. So this comes with a card for Doctor Strange, but this is back when Doctor Strange was wearing a mask, and it was kind of like I can't remember if this is after or before he looked like John Lennon for a little while because he was in the Midnight Suns and he was just being regular Stephen Strange, and then he got this mask, and that particular mask was just called Strange. And he was like an evil, kind of like a heel, but and then Doctor Strange for some reason just started wearing it looked completely different. It looked like like Neil Gaiman or some shit. But this one's called Strange, and let's see, let's read the card here. Strangers Among Us. Operating from his new underground base in the Trinity Church's cemetery, Dr. Stephen Strange created Strange, the powerful, indestructible elemental surrogate to carry out missions in the outside world. Strange's task was to gather all artifacts and talismans of earthbound magic. The simple-minded goal put him into conflict with an array of foes and former friends such as Doctor Doom, Namor, and Vengeance. And I also remember him showing up in a Warlock in the Infinity Watch because he was out there looking for them stones, and Adam Warlock wasn't going to be having that. So don't fuck with your boy. All right, let's open up this song, this thing. I'm actually tired, but I'm going to do this because I want to get this done. And I've been wanting to open this goddamn thing forever. Lots of swearing today. I am slightly cranky. Taking all these pieces. We do have the waste pieces. And right off the bat, I gotta say that they must have saved money on this figure because it doesn't have the vac, the whatever, what do they call it? But it's like a metallic finish, but there's a certain way that they do it. Anyways, all these pieces, so little time. Oop. Another piece here. Got our back piece, and then we have the young fig. Oh, he's even got shoulder joints. So if I go and look at this Iron Man, so I went on to toymania.com, and then there's an archive for this Iron Man stuff that I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a matte finish, which I kind of like better, especially for Wolvie here. So I want to take a look at this figure. This is basically a Wolverine 2 head on a magnetic armor Iron Man body from 1996. So after 95, they were like, let's give it up. We're just going to do this. He does not, since he is Iron Man, he does not have Wolverine's claws. They even bother to put them on this stupid machine here, or on the, the gimmicks. Um, what the fuck is this? That's dumb. I don't know if I like that feature. Huh. But let's strap this boy up. I have to say though, just by looking at this figure, and I wish I knew a better way to share screens and stuff like that, but I have to find out how to do that. Make my life a lot easier. But the magnetic armor ones, not as outside of the finish, not much detail as far as coloring goes. Wolverine here has a much better look. So, okay, do I know which side this? It actually does say which side is what. So this is the right side. Fascinating. So what's this shit sucker go in now? I got to deal with this? Okay, so we got that's a right. So let's do. Oh wait, this is 2R. Well then that doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't these things have the right thing on it? I don't know. The good thing is though is that if you don't want to have one of these on him, you can always replace it with this gun that it comes with. So the way that I'm noticing, I think I'll do that last. This doesn't look right. It keeps sliding out of my hand. The matte finish is actually really good. So this is not angled, so this should just go straight in. Alright, yeah, so that makes sense. And then this one goes like so, but if I want, I'll wait. Let's put this in straight. Huh. That's not in there good at all. Okay, maybe that's better. Now we do the legs. Let's do the waist first. The waists are always a pain in the ass because, for whatever reason, the snapping of them doesn't really. It snaps inward, but to get them lined up together is a bit of a chore. At least in my experience. That's not too bad. Let's see, this is the left leg. Put that jammy on. See, I knew that was going to fall off. I bet that's an a commonly missing piece when it comes to that figure too. This figure too, which is bullshit. You shouldn't have to track this shit down. It should all be, the best you could. Keep all the pieces together. All right, so he's got his pants on. Got that on. Let's try that again. Let's see. This will go, I guess, right here. I think. Kind of looks like an asshole with this giant cannon on his arm. This thing ain't gonna fucking stay, is it? I'm gonna have to glue this in, aren't I? Maybe I will. Yeah, but there you have it. That's the anti-magnetism Wolverine. He actually does stand. That's pretty impressive. He's got his little monster claw gimmick here. Ha! So, there you have it. That is what I got in the mail today. A Battle Armor Wolverine from the Mutant Armor series. Wearing his anti-magnetism armor. Hopefully, you guys dug watching me put it together and fail miserably. And find me on Twitter at Angry Hero Sean, as well as Instagram. And thumbs up this video if you like it. And tell your friends. I'll see you guys real soon. Goodbye.